Hey, hey, coyote, wildcat friends, here we are again. So glad that you joined me on our video, and I'm ready for another day of reading books with you. I'm really excited about this today because one of our books today, kind of fits with all of us just stuck around home and not able to be around friends, not able to travel. So if you want to get these two books ready, this book is called Crete. It's book 119. And our next one is Can Zeke Reach? So go ahead and pause the video and take a second to search through your collection of books and find these two, and then we'll get started, okay? So if we start with book 119, Crete, we are still working with our long E sound. The short sound of E, remember, is what? What's the short sound? Eh, eh. What did you say? So this is E. It just says its name. Like, what letter is this? E. So that's the sound it makes. Okay, we call that the long sound. So I don't know if you know anything about the island of Crete. I sure don't know anything about it. And so this book kind of gets me to thinking, I wonder what it would be like on this island. I wonder what it would be like to visit. Or what are the people like? What foods do they have? And, you know, it just made me thankful for the memories I have of all the places that I have visited. And one of my favorite things to do is reading, of course, but is to look back through my memory books of things that I have done. And so here's a memory book. I went to California. I have a cousin that lives there. So we spent some time in San Francisco, and they have the fun cable cars. So look at all these pictures. It's just full of so many fun things. Went with my sisters. Here's one of my top picks for vacation. I went to the state of Maine, and they're by the ocean. Maine is by the ocean. So I went with my sisters on a trip there again. We like to travel together. They had boat races when we were there. And of course, most of my travel is in the summer because I'm a teacher, but because we all have to self-isolate and just stay around our family and not get in big groups, it just made me really miss you guys, first of all, but just miss that we can't really travel and we don't know where to travel to, and we don't know. See, look at that's just the bottom part of that beautiful lighthouse in Maine. Another place I went to that's my favorite is Alaska. I've gone to Alaska twice, and boy, oh boy, is that fun for me. So you have to fly when you go to Alaska, or you could drive. There's a road that goes all the way to Alaska. You go through Canada, go north, so you need your passport. But look at that view of the mountains in Alaska, just covered with snow, full of icebergs, glaciers. Look at that beautiful picture. See? Do you see why now I love Alaska? So I've also been working on, here's a fun travel book. I'm also working on kind of getting caught up with some older pictures of different vacations we've been on, okay? So these are photo books. They're still books. I have a lot of these, and here's one. Okay, completely empty. So I can't wait to fill that up with some of my favorite memories too. So now is the time that we can't be traveling, and and going to see new places or being around a lot of people. But I have a way that we can travel and still be safe and healthy. Do you know what I'm thinking of? What's a way that I could stay in my house and go travel? Starts with a B and then O. Books. Oh my gosh, you guys, books can take you anywhere. Okay. I'm the type of person that likes that book in my hands. I like to feel that book. I like to turn each page. Now, this book still happened in America, but this would let me travel way back in time. Okay. I'm still here at my house. I'm nice and safe. I'm healthy. I'm doing what Governor Kristi Noem said. Don't be around groups of people. Okay. I can read this book and I can travel backwards in time. What life was like as a pioneer. South Dakota Badlands animals. The Badlands, very beautiful, rocky, desolate area as you head west to Rapid City. So take that exit kind of by Wall area, and I can travel to the Badlands today. It doesn't cost me anything for gas in my pickup. I can pack my own lunch. Maybe I want to read outside on this beautiful day. Whew, gorgeous weather. So I read this book and I just get the pictures in my head. I might read it twice because, oh, so fun. I can travel in my mind to our state capital. Larry gets lost in Washington, D.C. Well, Larry, you should have stayed home and read the book and maybe you wouldn't got lost. Sometimes it's fun to get lost in a book. Do you know what that means? Get lost in a book? Like you just completely imagine yourself there and you don't get anything else done during the day except reading. Anyway, how fun is this book? If you've been to Washington, D.C., it's still fun to read this because then you remember, oh yeah, when I was there. Okay, look at this fun book. So we're not going to worry that we aren't traveling. We're not going to worry that we're not together. We are together. Look at this. All this technology that allows us to be together. We're not going to worry that we can't travel because books can take us anywhere. Today, I hope you pack your bags and go with me to Crete. I am so curious about this island. Okay, here's a map, kind of shows us a smaller island. And of course, an island is completely surrounded by water. All right, here's a fun picture of what Crete looks like. Now, even though these are drawings, I previewed this book and this could be a real story, okay? What's the sound of this letter? E. What's this sound? E. Sound? E. Good job, you guys. So that's what we will practice. Remember your words back here. You can practice them before you read, or you can practice after you read the story, or you can just practice the words on the back and then put the book down and take a break because that's still awesome practice. Okay, here we go. Crete. This says Grease, not grease like you might put in your pan before you fry your eggs. Okay, not like oil grease, and not like I have to go grease the tractor, implement the haybine or whatever. Okay, not that kind of grease. That would be spelled different. So here we have some homophones. Grease like oil, or grease like the country. And then here's the sea. And we are so lucky. Look at, that's another homophone. Sea, spelled this way, is like the water, ocean, or not see with your eyes would be spelled what? Spell this kind of C that you do with your eyes. Ready? Spell it. S-E-E. All right. So read with me. Here we go on page 1. Crete. Remember these two E's, Crete. This E is silent. Steve and Jean. Oh my gosh, I better uncover one of my sound spellings. Guys, we can do the whole card now. Jean, J-E-A-N, Jean. Let's start again. Steve and Jean went to Crete. Crete is a Greek land in the sea. Here, Steve and Jean eat lunch. I wonder what they're having. I'm curious about what kind of food they serve in Crete on that island. I can't tell. They must have just ordered. They don't have anything on their table yet. Maybe just some water or some lemonade. Curious. What happens when you're curious? You go find out answers. Page 2. Steve reads about Crete today and Crete in the past. So the history of this island. These are homes on Crete today. So that's a pretty small island, isn't it? I don't know what their population is, but if they have a lot of people in Crete, they have to build up, don't they? Tall apartments and tall houses because there's not a lot of area on the land to let people spread out. Page 3. This is a home on Crete made in the past. Can you tell how old that looks? And how fun that the people of Crete, the government or whatever, just lets them keep those old buildings there. How interesting. So look at, they're going to go home and make a memory book, a photo book, and look at it and just talk about all their fun memories and how great that was. Jean takes a picture of Steve. I hope you're reading with me. Sorry, I get so excited about reading and then I keep stopping and talking, but I hope you are reading with me. Okay. Page 4. Yep, I knew it. They have their pictures printed. They're ready to put in a book and share with their friends. Or if they can't have friends over right now, then they're just sharing their photo book together and talking about their memories. Here we go. These are Steve and Jean's pictures. They liked Crete so much. Well, of course, a boat, because it's an island, and some beautiful pottery. And there they are. There's different landscapes in Crete, probably some mountains. That was fun. Short book, right to the point. I can relate to that because I like to travel and take pictures. So I like that book. Get ready for your next one. Let's see what this is. Can Zeke reach? Guess what this boy's name is? Yeah, Zeke. Do you know anybody named Zeke? I don't. That's an interesting name. I like that. Okay. Well, he's trying to get to the top shelf. And when I can't reach, I stand on my tiptoes or I get one of those little step stools. I might get a chair. Sometimes if it's way up high, I got to get a ladder. I don't really like that. I don't like to go too high, and then a ladder always kind of wobbles from side to side. That's when I ask for help, okay? Page 1, everybody. I hope you're reading with me. Don't forget, like I say in every video. Ready? Can Zeke reach? There's our question mark, and can is an asking word sometimes. Can you help me reach? Can we just get on with the book, Mrs. Larson? Sure. Number or page 1. Can Zeke reach these cups? Yes, Zeke can reach them. Let's look at all of our longy spellings. There's vowel dash E, so the K is in the middle on Zeke. Reach, there's our vowel team, E. First vowel walking, does the talking. Second vowel just. These, here we go with that spelling, and that's it. Let's get to page 2. Your books fall apart sometimes. I get them back in order. Here we go. Can Zeke reach these cans? Yes, Zeke can reach them. He's going to have some juice. Doesn't that sound good? Getting thirsty for some orange juice or a cold iced tea right now. Page 3. Can Zeke reach these ice cubes? Remember, this is our gentle Cindy because Ike wouldn't make sense. Ike cubes, ice, because the E is behind it. This C says K because the U is behind it. Remember our gentle Cindy rule. No, Zeke cannot reach them. Oh, I see. He wants ice cubes to put in his grape juice. Oh boy. Just like I said, when I can't reach something and I don't want to get on the ladder, then I ask somebody for help. Someone who's not such a scaredy cat to get on a ladder. Page 4. Ready? Read. Ready? Read. Dad said, I can reach these ice cubes, Zeke. Oh, I'm disappointed that this book ended this way. Guess what should be back here? I can do it for you. Come on. What does Zeke say? Let's put quotation marks here. Zeke needs to say something to his dad. What is it? Using manners. Thank you. Capital T H. Ank. You. Comma. Here's our quotation marks because that's what Zeke said. Said Zeke. Now the book has a happy ending. I really like when kids use manners, and I don't know who the author is, but they forgot an important part, I think. Let's read this page again. Ready? Dad said, I can reach these ice cubes, Zeke. Thank you, said Zeke. Okay, happy ending, and the ending to our video. Keep on reading. Stay happy, stay busy, and just count your blessings every day. You guys are on my list of blessings because I miss you, but we are still together. Bye.